Hello, and welcome back. For years, we've been told to eat more fish. It's brain food. It's great for your heart. And that's true, for the right kind of fish. But what if I told you that some of the most common popular fish on your supermarket shelf, the ones you think are doing your body a favor, are secretly causing silent damage? They're depositing toxins and unhealthy inflammatory fats right into your system, contributing to arterial plaque and slowly, silently, clogging your arteries. The stakes are enormous here. This isn't just about cholesterol numbers. It's about the very real, terrifying risk of a debilitating stroke or a life-altering heart attack. It's about losing the independence you've worked your whole life to maintain. I'm Dr. David Thompson, and as a health expert for the elderly, my mission is to give you the honest, science-backed truth. In this video, I'm revealing the 4 worst fish you must stop eating today to protect your heart and keep your mind sharp. Stick with me until the end, because I won't just tell you what to avoid. I'll give you 3 clean, affordable, and delicious swaps you can enjoy guilt-free. First, tell me in the comments, what fish did you eat last week? Let's see if your favorite made the danger list. All right, let's get right to the danger list. If you see these fish on a menu or in the chilled section, I want you to walk the other way. Fish number 1, the Mercury King, tilefish and swordfish. Our first danger zone is a group of large, predator fish, and the one you must be most wary of is swordfish. Why it works against you. Swordfish are large, long-living predators. Because of their size and lifespan, they sit at the top of the food chain. And this means they're swimming time capsules of ocean pollution. They contain some of the highest levels of mercury of any commonly eaten fish. The science. Mercury is a potent neurotoxin. When you eat it, it accumulates in your body, and over time, this heavy metal can seriously damage your nervous system and, crucially, your arteries. Mercury has been directly linked by studies in the New England Journal of Medicine to an increased risk of hypertension and arterial stiffness, which is the fundamental process of arteries clogging. For us seniors, with already slower detoxification, this risk is magnified. The real-life risk. Think about it. That expensive, delicious swordfish steak might be costing you more than just money. It could be costing you your cognitive function and heart health. If you're used to ordering a large, meaty fish, just remember that the bigger the fish, the bigger the risk of heavy metal contamination. If this information is shocking to you, it should be. Don't forget to hit the like button to tell the algorithm this is vital health information that needs to be shared with more people over 60. Fish number 2, the farmed fat trap, farmed salmon. This is the one that surprises most people, and it's arguably the most important for our health today, farmed salmon. Now don't get me wrong. Wild-caught salmon is a powerhouse of healthy omega-3s. But the majority of the salmon sold in supermarkets and many restaurants across the US, UK, and Australia is farmed. The omega-6 problem. Here's the critical difference. Farmed salmon are fed a processed, unnatural diet of grains, corn, and soy, not the insects and smaller fish that wild salmon eat. This changes their fat profile dramatically. While they still have omega-3s, they have dramatically higher levels of omega-6 fatty acids. We need omega-6s, but too much of it creates a massive imbalance that drives chronic inflammation in the body. And inflammation is the single biggest factor that starts the process of plaque buildup and artery clogging. Hidden toxins. Furthermore, due to the crowded conditions in the fish farms, these fish are often contaminated with industrial chemicals and are given high doses of antibiotics and even dyes to make their flesh look pink. You're simply not getting the health benefits you think you are. Your action step. When you buy salmon, always look for the label that explicitly says wild caught or wild Alaskan. If it just says Atlantic salmon, it's almost always farmed and should be avoided. Don't pay a premium for a fish that is actively increasing your arterial inflammation. Fish number 3, the deep-sea toxic sponge, orange roughy. Moving on to number 3, we have a deep-sea fish that was very popular a few decades ago for its mild flavor and firm texture, orange roughy. The lifespan risk. The problem with orange roughy is its incredible lifespan. They can live for well over 100 years. Just like the swordfish, this extreme longevity means it has decades upon decades to accumulate toxins. It acts like a toxic sponge for heavy metals and industrial pollutants like PCBs, polychlorinated biphenyls, from the deep ocean floor. The health consequence. Regular consumption of fish high in these pollutants is linked to a variety of serious health issues, including suppressed immune function and an increased risk of certain cancers. But for our topic, these chemicals are inflammatory agents that put continuous stress on the lining of your arteries, making them more vulnerable to the plaque that causes blockages. You'll be surprised how easy this is to avoid, because thankfully orange roughy is becoming less common. If you see it on a menu, understand that you are choosing a century's worth of ocean pollution on your plate. Stick to fish with short, fast life cycles. They haven't had the time to accumulate the bad stuff. Fish number 4, the popular canned culprit, albacore tuna. Our final fish is a staple in pantries across the US, UK, and Australia, often found in sandwiches and salads. Tuna, specifically albacore tuna. The size matters. Like swordfish, albacore is a larger species of tuna, sometimes called white tuna. Larger size means, you guessed it, higher mercury levels. A single serving of albacore can contain up to 3 times the mercury found in a smaller, safer variety of tuna. The scientific verdict: the consistent, low-level intake of mercury from eating this fish too often creates an environmental stress on your body, and that stress translates to damage in your blood vessels. Studies show a clear correlation between the higher consumption of high-mercury fish and increased indicators for cardiovascular disease. The simple swap. You don't have to give up tuna entirely. When buying canned tuna, always choose skipjack or canned light tuna. Skipjack are smaller, younger fish with significantly lower mercury levels, making them a much safer option for your health and arteries. Swap out that albacore for skipjack, and you eliminate a major source of toxins from your diet. The Safe Swap's 3 affordable clean fish alternatives, so we know what to avoid. Now let's talk about what you should be eating to get all those fantastic artery-cleaning omega-3s without the risk. Here are 3 clean, safe, and often more affordable choices. Swap number 1. Wild salmon. Wild-caught Alaskan salmon remains the king. It's rich in omega-3s, low in contaminants, and has the perfect fat profile to fight inflammation and keep your arteries flexible. Look for sockeye or coho. Swap number 2. Sardines and anchovies. These are often overlooked, but they're perhaps the most potent medicine. Sardines and anchovies are tiny, have very short lifespans, and are at the bottom of the food chain, meaning they have almost no mercury. Plus, they're sustainable, cheap, and you eat the bones, which are packed with calcium, a bonus for your bone density. Swap number 3. Mackerel. Mackerel, especially the smaller Atlantic variety, is an excellent choice. It has high levels of omega-3s, but because it's a smaller fish, it doesn't accumulate toxins like its larger cousins. You can find it fresh or often canned, and it's a wonderful wallet-friendly alternative to the expensive, dangerous fish we discussed. The goal here is simple: independence. You want a life where you feel strong, sharp, and confident about your health. Today, you learned that protecting your arteries means avoiding 4 key fish: swordfish, farmed salmon, orange roughy, and albacore tuna. And you have 3 brilliant, clean swaps: wild salmon, sardines, and mackerel. By making this small, conscious change at the grocery store, you are taking a giant leap toward a healthier, longer, and more vibrant future. Imagine the peace of mind knowing you've lowered your risk of a stroke just by choosing the right fish. These simple steps get you there. Now I want to hear from you. Which of the 4 dangerous fish are you going to cut out of your diet starting today? Tell me in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. And don't forget to check out our previous video on the 7 foods that lower blood pressure naturally. My next video is all about adding power to your diet. Eat this fruit every day to clean your arteries naturally. You won't believe what it is. Make sure you don't miss it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and stay healthy.